If you feel like you don't have the time or knowledge to properly investigate sexual harassment, you should watch this video because one employer in a recent court case arguably didn't take this type of investigation seriously, and it cost them $240,000. The story is that a finance manager at a car dealership had reported that her supervisor made comments about her anatomy, tried to throw coins down her shirt, and suggested they sleep together. She was let go after speaking up, and the court found that the company's investigation was biased, undocumented, and lacking credibility. Here's what the court said the company's mistakes were. Number one, the person investigating the matter was biased against the accuser. They didn't believe her, and they told her that. The court found that that made the investigation not fair and impartial. Number two, the company failed to uncover any evidence of the allegation during the investigation, but at trial, several employees spoke up and substantiated them, which lends the question, why weren't those employees interviewed during the investigation process? And number three, they simply didn't take it seriously enough. They had no documentation of the actual investigation that took place. So how can you prevent this outcome for your business? Well, you can start with a clear plan and scope when you have this kind of allegation. You can stay neutral by not labeling anyone too early in an investigation. You can ask open-ended questions and give people space to speak. You can document everything. And you can bring in a third party if objectivity is at risk, meaning something that happened with this case where the person didn't believe her, that's going to be a conflict in the investigation, or when you have someone in the C-suite, a lot of times it's best to bring in a third party for those. And remember, you're not trying to prove guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. This is not a criminal trial. You're looking at a preponderance of evidence, meaning it's more likely than not that it happened, or it's more likely than not that it didn't happen. We have strong processes for this at Amplified HR, of course, but most employers can avoid charges like this simply by taking it seriously, interviewing the alleged victim, witnesses, and offender, investigating each claim with a focus on substantiating or refuting them, and documenting results. Obviously, there's a lot more to it if you want to conduct a really strong investigation, but those steps alone will go a long way towards reducing or preventing a terrible outcome.